following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
1:45 to go in double overtime. Back down to Baker. One-timer. Wagner scores! Ball game! Ty Wagner wins it in overtime.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
6.5, and here come the Lions. Botting drives in. Another nice shot off the glass, put back by Bresky. He'll try again, and on the third chance, he puts it down.
You're seeing that height from Bresky really play a factor in these rebounds and off the glass here early.
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Meyer has it on the right wing up top now to Drinkwine. Pump fake, thought about the three, doesn't take it, looks around for some help and gets it to Landon Baker. Baker, pass inside, Meyer on the block. Nice jumper from Talon Meyer. He's got all four for Mayville, cuts the lead back to 8.
On the steal from Judkins, he goes baseline, shovels it underneath, kicked out to Talon Meyer. Meyer spins once, kicks it out here to Promersberger. Hands off to Middlestat on the right wing. He's got a three. Emerson Middlestat starts the game off strong for Mayville, and they lead it first on the Quest Interiors scoreboard.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lamira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Good afternoon and welcome to Ziegler Park as the Campbellsport Cougars at 13-3, the one-loss team in the Flyweight Conference, sitting at the top of the Flyweight Conference, take on the winless Mayville Cardinals in softball. This is going to be a good one. Campbellsport, we have seen them once already this year. They played Laconia up at Laconia. That was a very good game, a 6-4 win for Laconia after a pair of three late inning runs, sixth inning. I think they scored 3 runs to make it 6-4. And then Campbellsport last week just took down that Spartans team 5-4 at Campbellsport. They sit at top of the conference, kind of holding their own destiny at this moment. It all comes down to next week when they end up playing Lamira at Lamira, and that's a big deal for them. But this one today, we'll have the Cardinals and the Cougars. The Cardinals, a young team. Dom, I know you talked about how historic of this program this is, but it's just a down year in Mayville.
It is from what I've seen so far from this Cardinals team. First time coming out here and watching the Lady Cardinals in action here in Mayville. First time I'm really seeing the Cougars here as well. I actually joined Jeff for the last inning and a half right when Laconia scored those 3 runs to take the lead in the eventual victory in Rosendale back at the beginning of the season. I was at the Laconia baseball game and they needed some help as Cam had to leave, so I came over there at the wrong time for the Cougars, as that's when they allowed their 3 late runs to lose that game before taking the victory last week. But I'm excited for this one, as always, with softball in the Flyweight Conference.
It's a windy day here at Ziegler Park. We'll take a short break and shout out to Campbellsport's manager for sending us, hooking us up with some max prep stats for them. I didn't even look. Most softball teams don't ever put it into max prep, so I don't even look anymore. But Campbellsport, one of the teams that does, so it's nice to see that we can go through those for you people at home after this.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidkey Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira.
Have you got your ducks in a row these days? Probably a great idea to call All-Phase.
Lucky, that was pretty great. However, not those ducks. Your air ducts. Hi, this is Jackie with All-Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, Columbia, and Green Lake counties. Dust allergens and even mold could be hiding in your air conditioning ducts. Your dryer vent could be clogged too. It's best to get them clean now. One of our most trusted brands is American Standard. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture, we're honored to be voted by you to be one of the best mattress stores in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the finest in style, comfort, and quality to the Waupun area.
We've teamed up with amazing brands like Ashley, Lazy Boy, Best Craft, Marshfield, Best Home Furnishings, Mega Motion to offer you the best selection around.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Make your home a place you truly love with Verhaeg's Furniture Mart.
You know, Tom, why don't we start with this Cougars team who there's a reason they're 13-3 this year, and it starts with their pitching staff. Today we will see who?
We will see
Peyton Hall.
Peyton Hall, thank you. I thought it was Peyton, but I wanted to make sure. Peyton Hall in the bump today, or in the circle, I should say today. Been doing a lot of baseball lately, but she's been phenomenal. They are kind of a 3-woman rotation here for the Cougars this year between Sabish, McCarty, and Hall. But Hall on the season, 2.36 ERA, 3 wins on the year, 2 losses on the year. In 8 different appearances. She's also got a save when she's coming later in the game. She's only holding to her opponent's batting average at a 239, so she's doing a great job allowing less base runners, less hitters to even reach on her, and a big reason for this year.
Yeah, this Cougars team, there's a reason they're 13-3. There's a reason they sit tied at the top of the conference right now. And it starts with their leadoff hitter who plays right field, Ava Sabish. She's fantastic for this team. She's had such a banner year, dotting it in the OPS department. Doing the pitching will be Peyton Hall, batting third, and playing center will be Emma Moraski. At second base will be number 16, Mackenzie Helsell. Playing short and batting fifth will be number 24, McKenna Lair. Playing third and batting sixth, number 19, Olivia McCarty. Playing first base and batting seventh, Kaylee Jandre. Playing left field and batting eighth, number 14, Ayla Garvey. And rounding things out, the catcher, number 11, Taylor Schludweiler. Tom, there's a lot of people up and down this lineup that can hit the ball.
I mean, their top 4 hitters, all of them have an average over 400. I mean, Sabish in the leadoff spot today, she's got an average at 500 on the season. She's 28 for 56, 15 RBIs, 13 extra base hits to go with her 28 hits, and an OPS that you talked about, over 1.395. So an incredible start to her year. Peyton Hall right behind her in the 2 spot today, 464 average, 7 RBIs, 7 extra base hits. And then even in their 3-hole spot, Emma Muraski, 472, 16 RBIs. Mackenzie Helsel in the 4 spot, in the cleanup spot, 408 average, 20 for 49, 10 RBIs on the year, including 9 extra base hits.
It'll be Janelle Youngbeck to start for Mayville today. She will bat first for them. Rosalind Selsing will be the designated player for, I believe it's Demita Wheeler, if I remember correctly, playing first base today. And Pearl Wittick doing the catching, batting third. In center will be Lillian Mansueto batting fourth. Megan Promersberger over at short, batting fifth. Carpenter at third, batting sixth. Weinberger at second base, batting seventh. Carly Selsing in right. And in left and rounding things out will be Allison Mookie. The national anthem coming up just a few moments back after this at Ziegler Park in Mayville.
The snow finally melts in Wisconsin. Things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the reality of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. Real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
For over a century, municipal...
Wait till next. Okay. Back here at Ziegler Park, it'll be Ava Sabish to lead things off for the Cougars. And Cougars trying to just keep rolling right where they are. They picked up a huge win over Laconia last year at home. They split the season series with the Spartans, one at home and one loss on the road. So, I mean, pretty simple. I mean, that's what you're holding serve if you're Campbellsport. You're in a good spot. You already beat Lamira at home. Now you got to go to Lamira and win that one. But you got to win this one first. That one hit off the hands. It's going to find its way through that long infield for a base hit.
As I'm pulling up the scoreboard here, we'll have it adjusted in a second.
Yeah, it's all right. We're all right.
What is
Not
it
too
under?
worried.
Mayville.
Mayville baseball, I think it is, because we don't have 2 for that one. Yep. That pitch up to Peyton Hall from Janelle Youngbeck. Youngbeck gets the calls from the dugout. Sun peeking its way through the clouds here at Ziegler Park. Nice catch behind the plate by Wittick. There's the wind.
I was going to say, you talked about it. Had to make its presence known. Very strong wind coming in from left to right here today. Might help the lefty batters or a righty that can push it into right field.
Yeah, if you get one into that power gap in right center, almost where that umpire's standing over there at second base, you're going to be in a pretty good spot. Nice pitch right there by Youngbeck, tailed away from Hall. 2-2 now.
Is really a nice gap there as Mansueto's playing pretty true to her position in center, and Selsing is right down the line and right, so there's a lot of room in that gap for righty hitters if they can hit a little opposite. Foul ball there from Hall.
Yeah, both outfielders kind of hugging the lines in left and right field, and Mansueto just a hair to right center. Hall holds up. Wild pitch, and the runner goes to second base. The count moves to 3-2.
Peyton Hall would love to give her run support before she even goes to the circle here with a runner now in scoring position.
Up and away.
She'll draw her walk.
That'll bring up Emma Moraski, who is always dangerous for this Cougars team. We will have a courtesy runner right off the hop for the pitcher, Peyton Hall. It'll be Josie Tuig to come in and run. Sabish, the runner on second base, and a leadoff Texas Leaguers. Double get Texas Leaguer. I don't hear that one called too much in softball.
No. A little bit more flexibility in your hip positions here in softball. But it did go over the shortstop's head. Just pushed into the outfield grass.
That one up and away, 3-0 now.
So far, good patience from this Campbellsport team. Saw Sabish attack first pitch, and then Peyton Hall drew herself a 6-pitch walk, and a 4-pitch walk now to Emma Moraski, loads them.
And that is exactly what I expected. A mound visit brought to you by, if you want to be the mound visit, as we got the playoffs coming up soon, reach out to Radio Plus and Terry Davis over there for advertising. We're going to take a short break back.
Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Katie's log.
Welcome back in here to Mayville. Mound visit ends. It will be the cleanup hitter in Mackenzie Helsel with the bases juiced. Corners everybody in for Mayville. First pitch up and away. That is now 6 straight balls from Janelle Youngbeck. The one to walk Peyton Hall, and then 4 straight to Moraski, and then that one. That went in there for a strike. How close was I down? Was I right?
7 straight. Well, now it would be 8 straight.
No, it was a strike.
Oh, sorry. It was 7 straight before that then.
Dang.
The wild pitch was right before the walk.
Oh, yeah. Gets this friendly strike call at the top of the zone. It's 1-2 now.
Just like that. 7 straight balls, 2 strikes here. Had in the count 1-2. To the 4-hole hitter in Helsel.
Pops that one out of play. Folks, that's why I always tell people that'll come here that don't come to Mayville, which I actually did forget to tell to Dom, don't park anywhere near in here.
No, I parked way over.
You parked way over by my car. I saw.
I did.
It's a magnet.
I know high school sports.
Another foul ball, back-to-back from Helsel. Still down 1-2. McKenna Lair waits on deck, the shortstop today. 1-2, up and away. 2-2. Youngbeck's had a couple chances to get out of the jam. Was in a 2-2 count early with Ava Sabish and walked her. Or not Ava Sabish, with Peyton Hall. That one gets away from the catcher, and Youngbeck doesn't even come home to cover. The run scores. Runner scores on the wild pitch.
You're not going to give that one a pass ball? In and out of the glove?
Nah, it's up and away. That one fouled away.
Little difference of opinion there.
That doesn't happen, and you know me, I'm a catcher by trade.
Yeah.
Heart. That's a tough one to get.
I usually give it to the catchers too, but that one, it's in and out of the glove. It's hard for me to not say passed ball. Could have went either way.
And draws the walk, does Helsel. But just one hit so far in this inning, and Campbellsport again has the bases loaded again. And we're going to see a pitching change. Coming in from center field will be Lillian Mansueto. We'll take a short break.
Is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a roasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
Bases juice, nobody out. Top of the first. It's McKenna Lair, and it's a wild pitch from Mansueto after entering, and the run scores. Tuig running for Peyton Hall scores. Everybody moves up.
Yes, they do. Second and third, and still nobody out after the pitching change. And 2 in for the Cougars already.
That one too high to Lair. 2-0. Peyton Hall just sitting over on the bench. Might even get another chance to bat for her in this inning. The way things seem to be going.
Definitely possible. Nobody out, and we're already in the 5-hole spot.
And the 3-0 pitch to McKenna Lair, who's working on a 4-pitch walk. Mansueto throws one through there. Whittick dropped it, but it was a strike. The 3-1. Too far inside. Lair draws the walk.
So they're loaded once again this time for Kaylee Jandry.
Olivia McCarty.
That's what I said.
I got you.
I don't know why I looked at the one that's not highlighted on my screen.
Was pitched by Mansueto, blew it by McCarty, swing and a miss. You won. Up and away, wild pitch. Might have a play at the plate. Sliding underneath the tag is Moraski. It's 3-0. Nice play right there by Emma Moraski to get underneath that tag.
It was. Had to be quick. They've seen a bunch of wild pitches in this inning, but that one had a friendly bounce for Whittick, who's able to corral it quickly and get it to her pitcher in Mansueto. Just not going to be in time.
That one flying to center field. Ranging in is Youngbeck. She'll make the grab. Runner tags. Throw coming home is a pretty good one from Youngbeck. Sliding home safely is McCarty. The ball gets away. And moving to third is McKenna Lair. It's 4-0.
Well, first out of the inning finally retired for the Cardinals. Ooh, I've been given the wrong. There we go. Cardinals are up 4-0. I was giving all the runs to the Cougars are up 4-0. I just changed it.
Oh.
I
didn't even notice.
I had Mayville up 4. It's hard to do when you're pitching.
I didn't even look. I bet you the YouTube comment section was yelling at us.
I'm sure.
Which they should be doing at home.
It was a
hopping in
mistake
that
on
YouTube
me.
comment section, letting us know where you're watching from, who your favorite player is. You're a Cougars fan or a Cardinals fan. That pitch, a called strike at the top of the zone, and look at that. We got a bag floating in the wind throughout center field. That one gets away, wild pitch, and it'll be another run. 5-0. Now the base is empty.
Base is empty, 1 out, 7-hole hitter. Up in a 2-1, now 3-1. Very friendly hitters count.
Wind blowing. Oh, I got to do my due diligence here. Would that be the east-northeast or east-southeast out of the east-southeast? Jandre sends one back up the middle. Stopped that short. Parmersberger not going to be able to make the play. It was a tough play ranging to her glove hand side. Knocked it down, but couldn't get it cleanly. It'll be an infield single for Kaylee Jandre. Do you agree with me on that, Tom?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was waiting for your analysis. I could have went either way there, but I definitely agree
The ball was hit hard
that's a hard
enough.
play, yes.
It's hit hard enough, in my opinion. That's one of the biggest keys for me. That one skied on the infield. Parmersberger ranges over. Wind almost got her there, makes the grab. Wind held that one up for a long time.
Yes, it did. Especially one that's going to be hit high like that one's got a lot of room for the wind to make a difference. That time, Parmersberger able to get underneath it and make the second out of this inning.
Yep, and the bottom of the order in Schludweiler comes up. That went in there for a strike, 0-1. Something we haven't seen yet from Mayville this inning, a first pitch strike.
Finally ahead in the count.
Yep.
They've been chasing counts all evening.
That one popped up. That one, a nice play by Youngbeck as she was playing pretty shallow. Ranges in and makes the grab. The damage is done on just 2 hits and a whole lot of runs. It's 5-0 after the first half. Cardinals due up.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Angling only.
Welcome back here to Ziegler Park. It'll be Janelle Youngbeck now in center field to lead things off against Peyton Hall, with her battery mate being Taylor Schludweiler today. I know it feels like forever since we said who started for Campbellsport. We'll give you a recap of who's over at first base. It's Jandre, Helsell, Lair, and McCarty from right to left in the infield, left to right in the outfield. It is Garvey, Muraski, and Sabish. First pitch, right at the letters for a called strike.
Had some upwards movement to it.
The old rise ball.
Don't see that in baseball, but in softball, it's one of the most common pitches to fool batters in the box.
That one inside, 1-1. I think that doesn't get mentioned enough in baseball. Some fastballs do have vertical run. You'll have, I think the average MLB one was about 10 to 12 inches of vertical run. High school is probably about 6 inches, maybe. You see some good ones.
Yeah, it's just the difference release between softball and baseball.
That one fouled off.
Obviously, in softball, you're releasing from the hip, if not lower, whereas baseball is the overhand. Sometimes you'll get a little bit more sidearm, but it's hard to rise when you're already throwing the ball from above your shoulder or at your shoulder length compared to when you're at the hip.
All trying to set Youngbeck down here on just 4 pitches. She does. Chases the rise ball up. Peyton Hall with the first strikeout of the day for anybody. It'll bring up the left-handed designated player, Rosalind Selsing. Yeah, Jeff and I have talked about this many a times, and I think I've talked about it with Mackay too. You watch some of these softball pitches, I wouldn't touch them.
No.
Wouldn't even come close.
No. You're a lot closer than in baseball to the pitcher. It's coming in at a different angle than you see in baseball. And a lot of these high school pitchers, the reason why they pitch in high school varsity ball is because they got a really good throw and they're going to have some heat coming in. How we were talking about first time for both of us seeing Peyton in the circle. We were looking to see if she had some movement or some speed to her pitch, and she definitely does here coming out swinging.
A little bit of both. And a nice cut to her fastball. The 2-0. That one cut back over the plate and fouled away by Selsing off the top of the dugout. 2-1.
Slap hitter here from Selsing.
That's a nice pitch. If you can live on the outside corner with that when it's starting so far outside and just creeping its way back to that outside corner. That one just missed inside. 3-1.
That looked a lot like the first pitch that Youngbeck saw that was called for a strike.
Yeah, I would guess. If anything, I think it would have been inside. That would have been my call on that one. The 3-1 to Selsing from Peyton Hall. That's a nice pitch right there in the outside corner. Foul tip into the mid. 3-2 now. On deck, the catcher, Pearl Whittick for Mayville. Payoff pitch. Hit off the hands, over the glove, and the outstretched arms of the third baseman. Selsing slaps a single to left. Putting the slap hitter right there.
Absolutely. Just push that one over or overhead. The third baseman there. It pops into the outfield grass. Able to get the Cardinals on base here with one out.
Bring up
Pearl Whittick coming up.
Pearl Whittick. Mayville dugout may be down 5-0, but they're pretty loud.
Sure are.
That one roped to third. Nice catch. Throw to first. Double them up. What a play over there by Olivia McCarty. Makes the catch on a line drive and hoses the runner Selsing. So it's a line out double play, a 5-3 double play. Back after this on RP and JLS with the top.
Guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Crazy.
Back here at Ziegler Park in Mayville, leading things off will be the leadoff hitter in Ava Sabish, and fouls off that first pitch.
Single on her first pitch swinging in the top of the first inning.
Tried to attack the first pitch again, just fouled it away. Illegal pitch, it's a ball. Do we have a button for that?
Illegal pitch?
I wonder if there is. There is.
Is it in the miscellaneous?
Yeah. Just because I want to have it in my scorebook. Illegal pitch.
Look at that.
No. Wow.
Should the runners be advanced? No, there's nobody on.
Look at that. And that one crushed to left field, really high, way back there to the track, missing the glove, was Allison Mookie. That ball was hit about as high as possible. Effectively, probably just getting underneath it was Ava Sabish.
Yeah, if she was a lefty batter, had the left to win or left to right win today, that would have been over the fence. But the reason why it falls just in front is that wind pushing in and working against her.
First pitch to Peyton Hall is a strike. That's one thing I think it goes unnoticed, so you can hear it as with the headphones on. It doesn't matter. You know when a ball's hit hard because it's got that different sound. Like that one right there is ripped foul by Hall, but another one just you can hear it hit off the screws.
Hall walked her first time up in the first inning. That wind is just kind of being a little
swirling almost at this moment.
All of a sudden it'll go the flagpole's not moving at all, and then it'll go from left to right.
Sometimes it'll be straight into center. Hall hits one off the hands. Going to be a tough play for the left fielder coming in on it, and makes a nice running catch. Does Allison Mookie.
Makes up for that.
Yep, missed the last one. Makes a nice catch. No, she didn't ground out.
I pressed the same thing.
Wow, look at us.
Both over here tip-tapping away on the iPad.
Bunch of iPad kids around here.
Yeah. I don't get me wrong. I love keeping an old school book, but it is so much easier on the broadcast to be able to look up things that quickly and tap the things around and be able to recall your rosters quickly, have everything on one side of the book.
Little eye to Moravsky. It's 2-0 now.
So if I'm just watching a baseball, softball game in my leisure, and I'm just keeping score, definitely going old school book, but broadcast side of things, using the iPad.
That one in there for a strike to Moravsky. Moravsky hits one off the end of the bat, popped up to second base. Weinberger makes the grab, 2 down. Mayville putting up a goose egg so far in this inning. Looks like a whole different inning.
Yeah, after allowing the first base runner, they've done a good job to retire the last two. Some contact up in the air for Mansueto.
Pitch to Helsell up and away, 1-0. Sabish, the runner on second base after a leadoff double. That one flied fouled on the left field line. Halfway to the cycle, huh?
That's true.
I had a girl that was one hit away from the cycle.
Problem is she's got the two hardest ones. in front of her.
So I had the other way around the other day. She started with the home run and the triple.
Oh.
Got a single.
Triple's the hardest. That's what they say.
It's because she got walked in her third at-bat. I think she could have did it.
Scared of her.
Yeah. Singled in her last at-bat. Probably one of the best softball players I saw all year. And Lauren Rere got of Chilton. And a delayed steal. And getting in there at third with a head-first slide was Ava Sabish for the stolen base.
Very much a delayed steal there. Nice job by Sabish just reading the comfortability between catcher and pitcher to pick off there.
Just 60 feet away. That went in there for a strike to Helsell. Runs the count full. Cleanup hitter at Helsell, who walked in her first at-bat. Trying to drive in Sabish. She pops that one out of play. Mansueto, since coming in, has been pretty good for Mayville. He threw a couple of wild pitches, but had an efficient inning so far. She loses Helsell. She'll draw a walk, and that'll bring up McKenna Lair.
Yeah, so far just a walk to her for the first batter she's faced. A couple wild pitches, but only one single, or 2 hits, I should say, since then. Able to get 3 outs last inning after coming in. She's got 2 already this one. Runners at the corners, still nobody coming in.
Runner moves up a base on defensive indifference. Dom, you know why that's defensive indifference for me?
Why?
Because she stops halfway there.
I agree. It's hard to call that one a stolen base.
Yep.
I did call that one a defensive indifference. I agree with you there.
All right. We're getting there. We'll get you all the way there. On
But sometimes just because they don't throw is not enough for me to say it's defensive indifference. They are indifferent. They are different about the runner. They just don't want to also send the runner at third for.
I think it also depends on the catcher too, because you can tell if a catcher wants to throw and doesn't want to throw when they pop.
Yeah,
that's part of how I look at it too.
Yeah.
3-1 now to McKenna Lair.
I still just think defensive indifference doesn't always necessarily mean that they don't throw it.
Lair with a
or had no intention to throw it.
Big swing at the pitch up and away. No, my thing is I think it's more prevalent in softball than it is in baseball. Defensive indifference. Because they score a lot more on it in softball than they do in baseball.
Yeah, the double steal is a lot more prevalent in softball.
That one fouled away. We'll see another payoff pitch to McKenna Lair.
So far, back-to-back full counts. Last one she lost, and Helsell took first and has now taken second.
Mansueto throwing her 39th pitch of the outing so far. Up and away, ball 4, and just never really got far enough away for Sabish to come home. So the bases will be loaded for the third baseman, Olivia McCarty, who hit a sac fly in her first at-bat.
Now that wind's whipping. Right back to it.
Blowing almost dead to right now.
Yeah, McCarty had that sac fly, but a really nice throw from Youngbeck. Almost got the runner. She almost got doubled up on a sac fly opportunity. It was a really nice throw from Youngbeck in center.
And I don't really think Whittick was ready for it.
No, I don't think they were expecting that good. It was right on the money. Took maybe a hop right before the glove of Whittick at home. But
that one hit very high. The wind pushing it towards left center, and a nice grab by Janelle Youngbeck. They strand the bases loaded to the Cougars on just 1 hit and 3 left to board. No errors, no runs come across through 1.5.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. we're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late.
Peyton Hall will go back to work. She'll face Lillian Mansueto to lead things off.
And Suedo's done a really good job coming into this game pitching. She came in with bases loaded and 4 already in for the Cougars and was able to get 3 outs there, only allowing 1 more to come around and score on a couple wild pitches. But then she got a full 3, or not 3 up, 3 down, but 3 outs in the second without allowing anybody to score, and pretty much holds serve here for the Cardinals, who have an opportunity here to possibly strike.
And maybe get a run or 2 back here.
Chip away.
1-1 pitch from Hall to Mansueto. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Hall. Started in the middle of the plate and just tailed its way outside. The 1-2 pitch to Mansueto. Hall slowly works her way home. Throws that one way outside. Floodweiler had to shuffle into that other batter's box to make the grab. Two now between Mansueto and Hall. Got her to chase the rise ball. Second strikeout of the day on that rise ball for Peyton Hall.
Ask about us catering your next function.
It's Megan Promersberger now. Swing and a miss from Promersberger. She's down 0-1. Hall slowly works in the circle and will come home in the 0-1. Promersberger behind that one, 0-2 now. All one of 5 seniors on this Cougars team. Very junior and senior led team. A lot of upperclassmen on this team. That one misses way outside of the waist pitch. It's 0-2.
Yeah, a big reason why they're at the top of the conference right now. A lot of good upperclassmen leadership for the Cougars. Got a wild bird. Coming in hot. You know how I feel about birds, Justin.
Randy Johnson.
I'm terrified of birds.
Really?
A deep terror. A true...
Birds, huh?
Yeah. If that one got any closer, you would have heard it on the broadcast.
Another strikeout right there for Peyton Hall. Swinging. Not the rise ball that time. Just threw a fastball up in the zone. Carpenter... Watch the first pitch strike, clip that outside corner. It's 0-1.
Yes, it did. That's a tough pitch to even get a piece of there. Hopefully everything's okay up in the broadcast booth or the press box.
Have to go check on Coach David Beebe up there in a second. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Coach David Beebe of the girls basketball team here at Mayville, doing the announcing today.
Guessing everything's okay.
He's good. 0-2. Striking out the side is Peyton Hall. All of them go down, swinging, 3 up, 3 down. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left aboard here at Ziegler Park in Mayville with Justin Schwartzman alongside Dom Ackerman. Back on RP.
We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one old ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
You know when the
It'll be Kaylee Jondre to lead things off here in the top half of the third inning as the Cougars lead 5-0 after a big first inning from them. Stranded the bases loaded in that last inning, and a first pitch and an ugly swing from Jondre on a pitch from Mansueto. It's 0-1.
Talked about how Mansueto's come in and held serve here to the Cougars.
She's looked good. I mean, she's throwing strikes. She's thrown 23 strikes on 42 pitches. That went in there to Jondre. Now it's 0-2. Jondre in danger of going down via the K. Be the first time the leadoff base runner for Campbellsport did not reach in an inning today.
Well, yeah, when your leadoff hitter was Ava Sabish both times, it's hard to not get her down quickly. Obviously hitting 500 on the year, and now even better than that with 2 hits in this one.
And that one ripped to left field. It's over the head of the left fielder off the fence. Jondre will pick up a double. So a 2-strike double from Kaylee Jondre, and leadoff hitter does get aboard for Campbellsport.
Spoke that one into existence, Justin.
It'll be the 8-hole hitter in Ayla Garvey, 2 up, playing left field today. We got.
I thought I missed a ball. That was a 2-1 count, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That is a 1-2 count, but I had it as an 0-2.
Yeah, it was a 1-2 count. Yeah.
That's fine. I'll give Ayla a foul here if she gets another strike on her.
That one bounced in the dirt to Garvey. 1-1. Garvey flew out in her first at bat. Schludweiler, the catcher, on deck. That one up and away. 2-1. Cougar team's been patient at the plate, taking their strikes early in counts. That one in there for a strike. 2-2. Got even at 2-2, Mansueto. Trying to put down Garvey. Garvey smokes one through the 5-6 hole. Line drive, base hit. Jondre will stop at third. It'll be runners on the corners with nobody out.
She could have maybe pushed second there. She's got some speed out of the box. She's moving down that line to get to first. Took a good round, but decided against it as Mookie got a good read on it and to get it in quickly.
In the bottom of the order, and Taylor Schludweiler up now. She'll square to bunt, pitch up and away. Runner will go. Pump fake, no throw. A defensive indifference. Dom's just a man of giving stolen bases.
That's a stolen base.
The man of stolen bases.
It's a stolen base.
The man of stolen bases. You get a stolen base. You get a stolen base.
And I'll continue
like
to do
Oprah.
so.
You're like Oprah.
Sure am. I don't know if I'll ever change my mind on that. It's okay. I don't
I
think I
just
need
don't want to
to.
ruin the catcher's stats by having too many people getting free steals.
We keep unofficial stats here at JLS
Yep.
and Radio Plus Sports, so I can do however I please. It's my book. I'll keep it as official as I want it.
That went in there for a strike. It's 1-1 now to Taylor Schludweiler.
Oh, they say she pulled back on that.
Yes, they did.
I had it as a swinging bunt.
And she'll lay a good bunt down that third baseline. The flip comes home. They got Jandre at home. You can be the judge at home with the instant replay. It was close. So runners on the corners anyways now with one out. It'll be a fielder's choice to a 1-3, 1-2 put out, right? 2 tag out right now.
Yeah. Just trying to think there for a second.
Not a 2-1, Justin. Pitch inside to Sabish, 1-1. Sabish reached base twice today, single and a double. Got the easy parts of the cycle out. And she rips that one to left center field. That one carrying all the way back to the fence. It's out of here. A 3-run shot for Ava Sabish. It's 8-0. Little foreshadowing, Dom.
Sure was. We've been talking about the cycle watch for Ava Sabish after she hit that single last time up. We talked about that she's already got a half of it, and this time up, she makes quick work and puts that one over the fence in left center for the other, now 3/4 of the way to the cycle. I wanted to wait till we got back here for the home run ball. And I watched the little graphic.
Oh, you like the graphic? I like the graphic too, actually.
I was waiting for the replay to be done so I could watch it.
Brings up Peyton Hall, who has walked and flown out today so far. And she rips one to left field. Coming in to make the play is Allison Mookie. 2 down.
The only thing with this Keep the Score app is if I hit a home run, for some reason it keeps the count. 1-1 pitch to the next batter was what it wanted me to do after a home run. But
okay. Yeah,
2 outs.
Yeah, I get it. I understand where your gripe is there.
I mean, how else would you have a home run without the count resetting? I mean, that's just me. What do I know?
We know nothing, apparently.
No.
Moraski smokes one to left center field. Youngbeck tries to dive for it. Gets past her outstretched arms. It'll be a double for Emma Moraski.
Nice piece of hitting there. You could tell that one was finding some outfield grass into a gap as it was just hung on. Hit perfectly.
Bring up Mackenzie Helsel with 2 down. Walked twice today. Mansueto now 60 pitches in relief. That one flied into left center. Youngbeck will get to this one. Campbellsport does more damage, though, on a 3-run shot. Fired out by Ava Sabish. Back after this on RP and JLS.
Snow finally melts in Wisconsin. Things tend to move pretty fast, especially for farmers. And before that first field is even planted, the bills are already piling up. Now, a lot of you know what I mean. That's where a farm operating loan comes in handy. You see, a short-term agriculture loan designed to cover day-to-day farm expenses can be a must for many during those seasonal peaks like planting. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design. Operating loans are built around the realities of things like farming, not some generic business model. You simply won't farm on a spreadsheet. You farm in very real time. So get the local support from people you already know at Ergo Bank. real help when you really need it. See them also for things like home loans and car loans. Perhaps it's CDs and IRAs you might be thinking about. Ergo Bank, they're an equal housing lender, NMLS ID number 586757. At Ergo Bank, it's all about better banking by design.
Coming back. Lady Weinberger, 8-9 or 7-8-9 due up for Mayville. Weinberger, Selsing, and Mookie. First pitch from Hall, who, again, had a long wait in that dugout, which was a strike.
Even in the half inning that Campbellsport did not score, they had a lot of traffic, long enough inning where Hall had to sit. She's been pretty relaxed during her breaks from the circle, in between innings. Sitting over here on this picnic table beside us.
And she's kind of picturing in her own world.
No one talked to her.
Yep.
No one look at her. Stays in the zone.
Yep, let her keep doing what she's doing. A 1-1 pitch to Weinberger, runs up and in. Weinberger got out of that box real quick.
Talked how it had some good movement to it. Especially when it's running inside at your face. You don't want that movement to come towards you. Step out while you can.
2-1. Weinberger with an excuse me swing. It's a strike. It's 2-2 now. Campbellsport with 7 hits so far, 5 runners left the board. Mayville has not left the runner on board yet today. Weinberger hits one off the hands, fouled, stays alive. Last 3 outs have come via the strikeout for Peyton Hall. Maybe.
I believe you.
Yep, the double play.
I knew the double play had happened.
Yep. Struck out the side in the last inning, all of them swinging. Pair of them on that rise ball. Try to get the chase on the cutter way outside. It's 3-2 now. I mean, when she lets go of that thing, that's the thing that I think I talk about Jeff with is the ability for them to spin the ball and get the movement they do on that ball is just unbelievable. Payoff pitch fouled off. Weinberger stays alive again.
Yeah, with the small distance that they have to the plate and to have that much movement on it, you got to have a lot of spin.
Carly Selsing, the right fielder, waits on deck. The payoff pitch, another time coming to Lady Weinberger. Sun peeking its way out of the clouds. Hall comes home, fouled off again.
Nice battle here from Weinberger. Staying in this one. Will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat coming home from Peyton Hall.
3 foul balls in this at-bat from Weinberger. See the payoff pitch one more time at least. That one fouled off her foot.
4th foul ball. All of them since being a 2-2 count where 2 strikes she watched by, and now she's gotten a piece of the rest of them.
Working the count against Peyton Hall. The 33rd pitch of the day for Peyton Hall. Ball low. Mayville picks up that first base runner that they haven't had since that first inning. He went down in order in the last inning. Weinberger draws the walk. We'll bring up the right fielder, Carly Selsing. Good to see Selsing still in the game. After in warm-ups, we saw a ball hit the lip of the outfield and come up and hit her in the face. Seemed to be all right.
She walked it off right away.
Selsing squares the bunt. Cold strike in the offer. Weinberger stayed put. Nobody can see the full bunt coverage and see that center fielder working their way in to cover second base.
Good eye there, Justin.
The 0-1 bunt is popped up. Swinging away will be Carly Selsing now at an 0-2 hole. All trying to pick up her 5th strikeout of the day. The 0-2. Check swing, she went around. Another strikeout for Peyton Hall.
Yeah, that one she thought about not swinging too late. Went around on it and tried to check her swing in time, but strikeout swinging for Peyton Hall. 1 down, 1 on first for the 9-hole hitter and Allison Mookie.
Mayville trying to finally get through their entire order here. That one right through there for a strike to Mookie. And 1 to Mookie. Peyton Hall, one of the slower workers I've seen in the circle.
I said when she was warming up to start the game, I said she's got a very slow approach. Takes her time. Not only after she gets the pitch, but before it, she makes sure to reset herself. She'll get the pitch and a little while.
If we had a pitch clock, she'd fail.
Oh, yes.
She'd have a lot of balls right now.
She'd be the victim of the pitch clock.
That one fouled away by Mookie, stays alive in the 0-2 count. Lineberger, the runner off of first base. Top of the order on deck, and Janelle Youngbeck, the center fielder now. That one popped up. Going to be a tough play. Ranging back to shortstop. Coming in on it was Lair. And the first hit since the first inning for Mayville comes from the bottom of the order as Mookie hits a Texas leaguer between short and left field.
Yeah, just dropped right at the edge of the grass. So a station-to-station single brings up Janelle Youngbeck with 2 on and only 1 out.
See, that's the definition of a Texas leaguer
Sure
right there.
is.
Off the hands, flared over the shortstop.
Just deep enough, but also just short enough to get in that gap.
Youngbeck struck out in her first at-bat. Watches the first pitch strike in the inside corner. Mayville now the runner in scoring position for the first time today. 1 down here in the bottom of the 3rd. Trying to get something going. Youngbeck fouls that one off. 0-2 now.
Bit of a flinch from me. Couldn't hold it.
It's such a natural reaction. I
That one was at eye level too, so it's fine
Yep.
for me. Been fine with the wild pitches that have been back, but that one right at eye level after following it back.
0-2 up. Youngbeck struck out on that pitch in her first at bat. Left it alone this time.
Mid-game adjustments.
Get the iPad out. Watch the replay. No?
Maybe.
Yeah. Got the game changer, too.
Yeah.
The 1-2 pitch from Peyton Hall to Janelle Youngbeck. Hit off the hands, popped it up. Shortstop makes a grab. So, now, teaching moment for you folks at home. That is not an infield fly. Ball was not high enough to be considered an infield fly. That is a rule.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's always up to the umpire discretion of how high the infield fly has to be.
If you are the field guy, I always say it's got to be almost to the top rung of the fence, your fence here.
Yep.
And if you're a umpire that is behind the plate, you try to pick out something in the tree line that you say, okay, if there's an infield fly, that's about how high it's got to be. There's no exact science to it. Selsing with one of the 2 hits for Mayville, slaps one foul down the left field line. Actually, Selsing and a Mookie with the hits today for Mayville. I thought for a second it was both Selsing, so I had to catch myself. I stopped it. We're good. 1-1 to Rosalind Selsing. Must be a fire truck going by or something. That one hit on the ground. A third hits off the bag. Selsing picks up another single. Now the bases are loaded for the catcher in Pearl Wittick.
This might be where we start to see those long innings for the Cougars when batting start to affect their pitching here from Hall. And a little bit of too much time rest is now loading them up. 2 outs, though, so just got to worry about the batter, and it's out of it. And you got to force wherever.
Brings up Pearl Wittick.
Call her the 4.0.
That must be an incredible student as Pearl Wittick. She rips that one just foul down that left field line.
Love to hear it.
Love to hear it.
Love to
They
hear
are
it.
student athletes for a reason.
Yes. Student comes first. Brody Schaefer from Winnicott was just recognized as a scholar student athlete.
Saw him play basketball, saw him get dunked on this year, actually.
We did.
Yeah.
In
that
Laconia.
One skied on the infield, and the shortstop Lair calls everybody off. Mayville strands the bases loaded on a pair of hits, and 3 left the board. No.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Dedication, training, giving 100%. Back in Action proudly supports high school athletes on and off the field. From physical and occupational therapy to pre- and post-orthopedic surgery to work-related and sports injuries, the staff at Back in Action is trained and dedicated to your treatment, recovery, and return to the
Beck here in Mayville. First pitch strike as Janelle Youngbeck re-enters and throws her 22nd pitch of the day.
She never left, but she re-enters in the circle.
Yep. Matsueto goes back to center. That one popped him up, as they would say, ranging in his Mookie to make the grab on the edge of the grass. 2 pitches and 1 out for Mayville. The defense for Mayville and the relying on the defense from the pitching staff is
a lot of balls in play.
Really changed than the first inning from what we saw.
Yeah, that was Youngbeck's first out.
Mm-hmm. Brings up Olivia McCarty, attacking the first pitch and fouls it back. First time we'll see the Brewers in action against the hated rival St. Louis Cardinals this season. Today, Dom.
I don't hate them nearly as much as that team from Illinois.
The team from Illinois, he says.
Cardinals are tame compared to them.
Oh, yeah. They're still one of our, I would say they're
they're
probably the second one.
I'd agree. Mostly just because the Reds and Pirates have
been horrible.
It's been so long for them to be competitive that it hasn't felt like a rivalry.
I do remember that back in mid-2010s when the Reds had some pretty good players. That one fly to left. Mookie will make another grab. Feel like she's been pretty active over there in left field today.
She has a lot of balls hit into the gap between left and center field, and now get an opportunity here just for the balls that are hit to her playing ability.
Yeah, and what I was saying, the Reds, the Brandon Phillips days, Joey
Votto.
Votto, Adam Dunn.
And the Pirates, too, when they made those wild card runs with McCutcheon and Josh Bell.
A young Starling Marte.
The MVP, Josh Bell.
Yeah.
MVP, Andrew McCutcheon.
Yeah, I know.
The Pirates
former Brewer Andrew
had
McCutcheon.
Amen. Former Brewer Josh Bell. No? I feel like I remember him being a Brewer for I don't know. Maybe I'm going crazy.
You might be right. Casey McGee back there at third base back in the day as well. Tom and I could go for days on elite ball knowledge Brewers players. That one up.
He was never a Milwaukee Brewer. I made that up. Apparently.
I believed you for a second.
I was starting to believe myself, too.
That one in there for a strike. 2-2 now to John Trey. Youngback trying to go 1-2-3 here.
2 for 2 for John Dre so far today, signaling a double her last time up. That one swung on and missed. It'll be a strikeout, 1-2-3 for the Cardinals, and Youngbeck, who's returned to the circle. We will step aside here, head to the bottom of the fourth, where the Cardinals got another shot at hitting. Back on JLS.
Style you're looking for, with locations in Fond du Lac, Kewaskum, Mayville, and New Holstein. Back in Action has a one-on-one approach that's second to none. Learn more at backinactionrehab.com.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen, and Bath, we know that your home is more than just four walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
At Mayville Savings Bank, we're a bank that is here for you, helping you save money instead of piling on service fees. We still take walk-ins, no appointment necessary. We're a bank where your loan is a local decision with friendly employees that still answer our phones. A bank that offers online and mobile banking. We're a bank where you're our best interest. Bank at the bank you own. Mayville Savings Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Ziegler Park, it's 8-0 Campbellsport, but Mayville with a little bit of juice after a 1-2-3 inning. It'll be a change as the day ends for Peyton Hall. Olivia McCarty comes from third base, will do the pitching, and Addie Stuffle goes to third. Dom, on the season, how has McCarty been in the circle?
It's a great question, Justin. She has been the other primary pitcher here for the Cougars. There's three of them, Sabish as well, but exactly 3.0 ERA, 3 wins, 1 loss on the season. 8 appearances. This will be her 9th game of the season. As I'm trying to keep the scoreboard up too while I'm reading you some stats. 28 innings pitched for McCarty now, 27 hits allowed, 19 runs, and 12 of them earned, 35 Ks. Doing a great job striking out hitters in her campaign.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of juice. I was waiting for your ability to see her pitch. She's got a lot of gas.
She does.
That one a little bit low to Mansueto. 1-2. Now apparently we
Seagulls.
we got the Seagulls from Finding Nemo.
I heard them. Instead of mine, it was ball.
That one I've heard before. That's a pretty common one.
Catchy. Rolls off the tongue.
Does roll off the tongue, yep. You know, that's one thing. As a 1-2 pitch is fouled back by Mansueto. You can say about softball and baseball the difference, like just how vocal the girls are. I mean, it is fun. It's fun.
You and I were together when we saw that. Who was it? Came into Lamira. Was it? Not New London. Was it New London? The Baby Blue team.
Baby Blue
that came into Lamira.
WLA?
Baseball.
baseball.
No, it was
Baby
non-conference.
Blue. Oh, Random Lake.
Random Lake, they were really vocal.
They were all over it.
For a baseball team,
Yep.
they were very vocal, like a softball team in their dugout.
They were loud. That one hit on the ground by Mansueto, thrown on a first in time. As Stuffle gets one ripped to her right away since she enters.
That's how it is.
Pretty much how it goes every time, but Mansueto is gunned out on the 5-3 putout.
That Random Lake team was good, too.
Probably the best baseball team I've seen this year so far.
They were definitely at the top of it. I know that KML team came into Elmira and was pretty good as well.
Kind of forgot about them. That game was very forgettable. 24-10, about 40 degrees outside.
I mean, last time we talked about the game, I actually forgot I was there.
That's exactly.
Talking about unforgettable, I for probably a good solid 10 minutes as that one hit right back to McCarty. Two players who have just entered in this game into their new positions. Both get grounders to them and a little opportunity to show their defensive prowess as 2 outs now for the Cougars in the bottom of the 4th.
Good stop right there by McCarty and looking like a third baseman. PFP, pitcher's fielding position, which I will always say happens a lot more in softball. That one in there to Carpenter. It's 0-1. That ball was... so we saw the ton of the cutting tail from Hall. This one, a little bit of arm side run coming from McCarty. So now a different look for the batters, and it's led to 2 ground balls, and Carpenter's now down 0-2.
And a little bit of a change in the delivery. McCarty is ready to go immediately. Her delivery's quick.
That one slapped down the right field line. It's a foul ball, just barely, as Carpenter would have got by Sabish in right, too. Probably would have been a double at least for Carpenter.
That one was just as close as you could be to a foul ball. I thought that was good from here. Umpire in the field making that call quickly, saying it was foul as it lands.
You got a much better view than we do.
Yes, he does.
So as Mayville Mayville sends down Campbellsport 1-2-3. Campbellsport tries to do it right here as well. And got her looking, did Carpenter. First looking strikeout today. We see they go down in order. Here in the 4th, it's 8-0 Cougars as we head to the 5th inning. It'll be 8-9-1. Garvey, Schludweiler, and Sabish due up.
Tired of pushy sales tactics? Welcome to Schaefer Auto, where they make buying a vehicle simple, safe, and satisfying. You'll find a sweet selection of pre-owned vehicles for every budget. Each is inspected and backed by a warranty option of your choice. Financing isn't a problem. Get approved online and drive home with confidence. Schaefer Auto has the right ride for you. Visit the lot at 404 Shaler Drive in Waupun and online at schaefer-auto.com. Schaefer Auto, no gimmicks, no pressure, no worries.
At Bernhardt Plumbing, true craftsmen are who we are. Providing customer satisfaction is what we do.
For new construction or remodeling projects, we cover the full spectrum of plumbing design, installation, and code compliance. Bernhardt Plumbing does it right down to the smallest detail.
Our experience with Bernhardt Plumbing has been absolutely fabulous. They are reliable, dependable, trustworthy, and professional.
Since 1954, a legacy of service, quality, and customer satisfaction.
Join a growing team offering outstanding benefits, including their own health clinic, paid training, and top wages. Take the next step in your career. Join Southern Wisconsin's premier manufacturer, Metalcraft of Mayville, hiring all positions, skilled and unskilled. All shifts at their Mayville, West Bend, Beaver Dam, Fall River, and Horicon facilities. No experience required. Learn more and apply at mtlcraft.com. That's mtlcraft.com. Metalcraft is an equal opportunity employer. Minorities, women, veterans, and persons with disabilities encouraged to apply.
Schroffnagel Implement of Elmira is a proud sponsor of the Lions in today's game. A family-owned and operated business since 1951. They're a full-service ag and lawn and garden center, too. Pickup and delivery are available.
It's Ayla Garvey to lead things off against Janelle Youngbeck. In there for a strike in the outside corner. Since Youngbeck re-entered, she would put them down in order in that bottom or top half of the 4th inning.
Much different than what we saw her to open up this game.
That one up to Garvey. Garvey has flown out and singled today so far.
I mean, the first time Youngbeck was in, she allowed a single, a walk, and then came out. And now this time she had the fly ball as that one rode in and hit her in the head.
Yeah.
Some sound to it. She gives everybody a thumbs up. She's okay. Thankfully.
Bring up Schludweiler, who's flown out and grounded into a fielder's choice today. What? Hoo-ha? I don't know. Yeah. Ah. Dom was giving me some hand signals here. I was wondering what was going on. I thought he was telling me to, like, peek around the corner like we were playing Rainbow Six Siege or something.
To your left.
That one in there for a strike on the outside corner, 1-1. That one's skied on the infield. Ranging back is Promersberger, and she will make a nice running catch for the first out of the inning.
Just on the line of the outfield grass and the infield dirt.
This field not fully set up to be a softball field. There's youth games here as well as adult softball. That's why the infield is so big. That one's skied on the infield as well. It'll go to the second baseman, Laney Weinberger. 2 quick outs on a pair of pitches. They send down Sabish for the first time today as she was just a triple away from the cycle. Pop up to second base.
Thank you.
I was like, what?
I was just trying to look at your iPad. I was trying to do it incognito.
Pitch in there for a strike
It did not work.
the now batter, Stuffle, who came in for third base for the pitcher, Peyton Hall, at the time. That went right through there now. It's 0-2 now. That one's smoked to left. It'll fall in front of the left fielder, Mookie, and runners at first and second now for the 3-hole hitter, and Emma Moraski.
That was quite a sound.
Two down, runners at first and second base. Moraski swings at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Youngbeck has really been attacking the zone since re-entering. Was not able to find the zone when she started this one. You know, and that was the second time I've seen that from her this year. Maybe we get talk to Coach Krieger and say, hey, maybe we need to give her a Chad Patrick style. Give her an opener.
Yeah.
Give her a DL Hall.
Let her feel comfortable in the game and then bring her in to pitch.
Or an Aaron Ashby.
Yeah.
That one hit on the ground. Promersberger comes up with it, throws on a first in time. So they strand 2. It stays 8-0 on a one singular hit in that half inning from the Cougars. Mayville's defense starting to get things rolling. We'll see if the bats can get going.
Schroffnagel Implement of Lamira. Check out their brand new up-to-date website at schroffnagel.com. That's schroffnagel.com. Go Lions from your #1 team at Schroffnagel Implement, Lamira.
For nearly 50 years, Pinot Buildings has created the highest quality post-frame buildings. Headquartered in Rosendale, Wisconsin, we proudly serve the Badger State and Illinois. We deliver unparalleled craftsmanship and quality with all the warmth and care you'd expect from a small-town family business. Whether you're planning a large commercial or agricultural project, a barn-dominium, or a smaller personal shop or structure, Pinot Buildings are built for you and designed to last. Connect with us to get started.
Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal. Let's talk conditioning.
I'm here to pump you up.
What?
Da-da-da-da.
We here at All Phase have great maintenance plans to keep your units running efficiently and reliably all year round. This spring is the time to call us at 920-763-2301. Log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons. Watch for details released soon about our 5-year anniversary event.
Oh, you're talking about air conditioning.
Back here in Mayville, McCarty comes back into pitch. She will face Laney Weinberger. Walked in her last at-bat. Put up a whale of an at-bat, actually, in her last at-bat. First pitch right through there on the inside corner. It's 0-1. Gracie Schwartz enters to play first base, taking out Kaylee Jondre. Josie Tuig goes to right for Ava Sabish. Weinberger behind that one. It's 0-2 quickly. Cardi walks her way right back to the circle, gets her call, and goes right to the wristband. She's ready to go. Has to wait for the umpire to put his hand down almost. The 0-2 got the chase. Back-to-back strikeouts, that is, for McCarty. She ended that last half inning with a strikeout.
We're going to see a pinch hitter here for Carly Selsing. Malin.
It'll be Maddie Crow.
Maddie Crow. Pardon me.
Crow will face McCarty, who's just pounded the zone full of strikes since entering. She has thrown one ball on 18 pitches so far.
Yes, she has. She has pounded the strike zone. And she has been efficient in doing so. And when she's not in the zone, she's getting hitters to swing.
That rise ball's been very effective and got the count right where she wants her. The 0-2 got her looking. 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts to start this inning from Olivia McCarty. She's ready to get back to work. It'll be to Mookie. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Nice play over there. Goes through the legs of Laird. Had it at first in her glove. It went through. It was a hard hit ball by Allison Mookie. It'll be an infield single. She's 2 for 2 on the day.
Who says the 9-hole spot can't get you some hits in the second leadoff for Mookie?
I was close to seeing something I have yet to see this year.
We got close in North Fondy. Makai and I were there too. We were 8 pitches in. Missed it on the last one.
And we were 7 pitches into that one.
We were.
For the folks at home that don't know what we're talking about the immaculate inning. 9 pitches, 9 strikes, 3 strikeouts, and that one hit back to the pitcher. Thrown on a first in time. So they get 1 hit. They leave 1 aboard. 4 hits for Mayville through 5. It's 8.
Janine.
Angling-only guide service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Thank you for your continued support over the past 50 years. At Verhaeg's Furniture Mart, we're honored to have been voted by you to be the best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area for 2024.
Our mission is to bring the best in bedding comfort, technology, and support to the Waupun area.
We've partnered with top brands like Tempur-Pedic, Puffy, Scott Living, Sealy, and Nectar to offer you the ultimate sleep experience.
Free delivery to Waupun and the surrounding area. See store for details.
Come shop at Verhaeg's.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. It'll be Abby Shizik to step in for the Cougars here and watches the first pitch ball up and away. She will enter into this game. Janelle Young back to work. That one popped out of play. Defenses in this one have really stepped it up in the last couple innings. Shizik fouls that one off. It is now 1-2.
just at an hour 20 game time here in Mayville.
That one smoked. Finds the line in left field. Chiswick picks up a single.
Nice pinch hit single there from Chiswick. Puts one on for McKenna Lair. 0 for 1 today, but drew 2 walks in her first 2 times up. Flew out her last time to the shortstop in Promersberger.
Youngbeck hitting the 50 pitch mark on the day with that one.
In split appearances.
In a split appearance, you are correct. Don't see that very often.
No, you do not. As you can tell by the giggle as I said it, you don't see that at all.
That one skied. Going to be a tough play for Mansueto to come in. It will fall. Can they get her at second base? They do not. It is a single for McKenna Laird. And now Campbellsport got something to roll in. It feels like it's been a bit since they've had those base runners that they had early in this game.
They haven't scored since the top of the 3rd inning. So it's been a little while that Mayville's been able to shut down the offense of this Cougars team.
That one up at the eyes to McCarty. It's 1-0. Gracie Schwartz will bat on deck. That one hit to 3rd. It'll be a step and throw attempt from Carpenter, not in time to 1st, but the fielder's choice and the unassisted 5 put out.
Got the lead runner there on the unassisted play. Just couldn't get the double play ball at first as Lair was down the line fast enough before Carpenter could throw over.
Pitch up at the eyes to Gracie Schwartz. She swings and misses. It's 0-1. That one almost ran in and got Schwartz. It's 1-1. Schwartz came in for John Dre over at first base in the bottom of the 5th inning. Schwartz sends that one right back where it came from, a line drive single. It'll be an RBI single. It's 9-0.
Right back where that one came from, up the middle to the center field grass. It'll move McCarty over to second, and it'll score the first run for the Cardinals, or for the Cougars. Oops, that was completely wrong.
Home run
for the wrong team. There we go. We're back to where we were.
9-0 Cougars. Pitch in there for a ball. Zayla Garvey, who's 1 for 2 today. A single, a fly out on a hit by pitch. It's okay, Dem. I'm not judging you. Shaking your head over here. They aren't judging you at home.
Oh, I wasn't shaking my head about that.
Okay.
I wasn't shaking my head.
I thought you were about that home run thing.
Oh, I was, just stupidity.
That one popped up. Promersberger flies around, and there's your infield fly. First one I've seen of those this season.
Oh, I saw a couple in the Myra baseball, covering them a couple times.
There it is.
I was going to say it's in there.
Pitch in there for a strike. No, you beat me to it.
Sorry. Saw you tapping away. I thought I'd have it.
A speedy.
Schledweiler comes in 0 for 3 on the day. Has reached base with a fielder's choice, but has yet to reach on her own accord.
1-1. That one slapped into left field. They will send the runner McCarty around third. She will score. It's 10-0. Garvey picks up an RBI single. Brings up Josie Tuig.
You mean Schledweiler will pick up an RBI.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my bad.
I was really confused for a second. I was like,
Gucci.
Then I realized Garvey was just before.
Yep. Pitching there for a strike to 2. He gets 0-1. Youngbeck trying to get out of this one. That one popped him up, as they say, and it'll be the pitcher, Youngbeck, to make the grab. That'll do it. 2 runs come across on 4 hits in that one for Campbellsport. They leave 2 stranded on board through 5 1/2.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join one of our adult or kids leagues or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament. Or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
Welcome to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hookstra's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
Rediscover the home.
Nice.
First pitch low and away to Ron Selsing. Mayville actually needs a run, and so does Campbellsport needs a run added on the scoreboard as it's 10-0 down.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what it says. What do you mean?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It looks like 10-0 to me.
Selsing chases one way up. 1-1.
Selsing 2 for 2 on the day. Both of them have been hit right over the third baseman's head.
Better job. As a slap hitter, that's exactly where you want to go with it. They've been perfect. Slaps that one foul. Now on a 1-2 count.
Could be the final 3 outs for the Cardinals if they cannot get any run support of their own.
Need 1 run. Nice pitch in the outside corner for a called strike 3. Another strikeout for McCarty. Boy, she's been fantastic since entering.
She sure has. Let's see what we can pull up on her. Since entering the game, she's gone 2 1/3 now. Only 3 balls thrown from her. 4 strikeouts. 3 of them have been looking. And 1 hit for her.
4 balls now.
I see that.
5
Downstairs
balls.
drink couldn't even get out of my mouth before it happened. And the Seagulls are back.
Yep, I like it. I have a lot of respect for it.
It's one of those things that I also want to start doing right when I hear it. I have to restrain myself.
I know. I get it. I want to start. Yeah, you're right.
It's very contagious.
It's very addicting. Earl Whittick working a nice count here now. 3-0 between her and McCarty. And takes a 4-pitch walk right there as that one was up and in.
Talk about how good she's been at throwing strikes this afternoon, and throws 4 straight there to Whittick. Talk about the announcer's jinx in full effect there, Justin.
And it brings
Mansueto will step in.
Mansueto. First pitch to Mansueto in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Got a busy week here on JLS and RP. So we're starting to, what people don't really think is wrap up towards the end of softball and baseball season. We don't want to talk about, but
only a couple more weeks.
May 21st is the first day of regionals for softball, and looking like the teams we cover, most of them will have a bye.
Yeah, we will probably have a little bit of off time there between the end of the regular season and regionals, just because we cover some prolific teams in the area.
Mayville most likely will not get a home game, so we won't cover them. The 1-2, Mansueto smokes one back up the middle. And the Cardinals have some life.
They sure do. Just need one to extend this game. They're pushing right now with a runner in scoring position.
And that brings up Megan Promersberger, who's grounded out and struck out today.
We went from Seagulls to Dogs.
Yep. Promersberger squares the bunt, fouls it away.
And some very Chihuahua-like dogs.
Yeah, very high-pitched barks. No Labradors around here.
No.
Actually, I did see a Labrador when we got here.
So did I.
That would actually be Mansueto's dog.
Look at that. Now quickly 0-2 here to Promersberger. Cardi trying to dial herself back in.
The 0-2. Got her. Rise ball got her to chase. Another strikeout for McCarty.
And what could be the final out for the Cardinals is going to go down to Carpenter. 0 for 2 on the day. Both of them have been strikeouts. First one swinging last time she got caught looking. She's got 2 outs and a runner on first and second for the Cardinals' last-ditch effort.
That one fouled back into the fence.
Nutmeg the umpire on his way back in. Right between the legs.
5-hole.
Sure we did.
Yeah. That time of the year, not the nutmeg. It's
That's
5-hole.
true.
The 0-1.
Girls soccer season.
We have some girls soccer actually
We
coming
do.
up this week on Friday.
I was just pointing that out. You're welcome.
Is this the week I'm there or is that next week?
I know I'm not there. It's my brother's bachelor party.
I think it might be next. Yes.
Heading up to Door County.
Because can't Mackay work on Friday now?
He can now
Yep.
work on Friday.
Yep, so that's what it is. I have WLA and got her looking. Called strike 3. Another strikeout for McCarty to end this one. The run rule, 10-0 win for the Cougars. Back after this with some stats from Ziegler Park in Mayville. You're listening to Justin Schwartzmiller.
Lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, third generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Elmira, where the tracks cross Maine, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
For over a century, Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed to quality workmanship and getting the job done right the first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Back here in the postgame show on Radio Plus Radio Sports and Jeff's game sound on my slide. Thanks, Caleb. Well, Dom's stats didn't really mean much. Thanks, Caleb, for keeping that for me on the way. I must have bumped that on the way. But what we got upcoming here on JLS and RP, we got all kinds of stuff. We got some games tomorrow. It'll be WA Laconia, WA Laconia baseball and softball. It'll be Lamira and Laconia on Thursday for softball, as well as Hughesburg Dodgeland. I want to thank everyone for tuning in here on JLS. Keep everybody in your prayers. We have some people going through some stuff right now. Boss Man's Jeff's wife, Julie, is having surgery on a Thursday, so keep her in your prayers. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for a wonderful day for baseball and softball here from Mayville. I want to thank you for being able to show your creation in such a great visual as well as a beautiful day here once again. Make sure you watch over everyone as they travel home safely. In your name we pray, amen. This has been Justin Schwartzmiller, Dominic Hackerman from Ziegler Park in Mayville. The Cardinals fall and fall to 0-15 in the season, improving the Cougars to 14-3. Thank you, everybody.
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only.
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Face Heating, Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lamira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol View Veterinary Clinic, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.